here at the movie theater, and you know what's worse than waiting 30 minutes? Waiting 30 minutes in 90-degree weather in sweatshirts.
I'm slowly dying, guys. I'm sweating. I just gotta wait that 30 minutes, and once I get inside, I'm gonna be so happy. You don't understand.
But today we're watching Skyscraper, The First Purge, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Incredibles 2 all today. It's gonna be a wild ride. We went to the park yesterday and the feels like temperature was 99 degrees. That's how hot it is out here. Oh, Skyscraper starting right now. We are the only ones in here. It's on Monday, what do you expect? Hey. We're heading into the First Purge now. I know why they keep on making rock movies, because they keep on being good. The Skyscraper was much better than the Rotten Tomato rating at a 50%. It's pretty good, right? The Rock's in the action.
It was pretty good.
Predictable, of course, you know, he's gonna survive. You know, not surprising, but still quality.
And get your game on.
Yeah, Newbie arcade game.
Hey,
That's what my brother has right now. We're gonna test it out.
It's not ready yet, slow. But when it is ready, I got this movie. I'm gonna get the high score in this whole movie.
Jack, it's time. You've been waiting 2 months for this.
2 months. Who am I killing? Oh, this is so lit. Oh, you don't want no smoke. Oh, look how cool this is, William.
That's so much fun.
Oh, I know, right? This is so sick. Max, I have 40,000 points.
Number one, Jack, number one.
That's what's up.
A+
Number
review.
one.
A+ review.
A+ review. This is the best thing ever.
My brother sure loves the Newbie arcade app. No joke.
Cool, isn't it?
I've always wanted to do that. Why? I don't know.
Childhood dream. This is what a movie theaters look like on a Monday. No one's here for miles. And we are back from the movies, and I just watched Incredibles 2 for a 4th time in the movie theaters. Yes, 1, 2, 3, and a 4th time. But today we all decided to watch 3 movies instead of 4, and the odd one out was Ant-Man and the Wasp. I've already watched that movie. That movie's pretty good. It's got that Marvel action and comedy that we've come to know and love. But today we watched 3 movies. Skyscraper starting off at 12 o'clock. And by the way, we went to the movie theaters today on a Monday and no one was there, especially compared to the weekend. No one was there. It was deserted. But we first watched Skyscraper, then The First Purge, and then of course Incredibles 2 for a 4th time. I don't have to say my Incredibles 2 thoughts because I've said that in the previous vlog. But let me just say there's probably going to be an Incredibles 3 because first of all, the miner or the mole is still out there. They didn't catch him. And second, you have Tony Ridinger and Violet. That relationship still has to go. Baby Jack still has to grow up. You want to see that character develop. And then you have all the other superheroes like Void, the throw up fire guy, the Scrooge, the guy from Wisconsin. There's probably going to be an Incredibles 3. The question is, are they going to wait 14 years to make it? But getting back to Skyscraper, which is another action movie with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. When is he gonna stop? This is 6 movies in the past year. You got Jumanji, you got Baywatch, you got Rampage, so many movies. But as always, The Rock is The Rock, and he's legendary in this film. And this film was way better than I expected to. I looked at the Rotten Tomatoes rating, 56 only for this film, and I was like, oh, this movie's just gonna be a lame old action movie with The Rock in it as the actor. That's it. But this was much better than that. As you can tell from the poster and probably the trailer, the skyscraper catches on fire, and that's what the main plot is around. But I'm not going to spoil it too much, but there's multiple enemies, multiple people turning their back on each other, and the family of The Rock is great. Everyone plays its role. The movie was way better than expected. I'm going to give it a B+. And then here we go to The First Purge, which was also way better than expected. Well, not way better, but better than expected for me too, because that only has a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. So both movies overperformed. But The First Purge did have its fallbacks. It tried to do like 5 or 4 different jump scares, and they were all misplaced completely. All the main characters kind of have some plot shields. That's what my friends call it. I was going into The First Purge expecting that it was going to be like a scary, super violent movie, but it wasn't really that scary at all. The jump scares just misplaced and didn't have really like that looming effect, like, oh, what's going to happen next? You kind of knew it was going to happen. But nonetheless, it was cool to hear the background of The First Purge, because you now know how it started, the first purge in Staten Island. It was a cool story, and I like how they did it with the main character looking like Jaylen Brown over here. Whoever that actor was, he's gonna be in some future films because he was darn good, looking like Jaylen Brown. But oof, he made the movie. But that's it for me. I'm gonna give the first Purge a B- and Skyscraper a B+. I'm surprised at how much I like Skyscraper. Going into it, I thought it was gonna be completely terrible, completely trash, but it was surprisingly good. Before we go, Jack, how is Incredibles 2 for a second time?
Okay, I noticed stuff like last time that I didn't notice, which is a lot better, but like it's the same plot. I know what happened. It's just cool seeing what other people's reactions are in the movie theater. Flipping bad of a review.
I know, it's a pretty good review on a short notice, and it's always, I love seeing Frozen. That's obviously my favorite character, that and Dash. But the sun's going down, and remember, honey, where's my super suit? But I'll see you in the next